Well, I can officially say, I am officially skint. I was there just in Stockport, minding my own business. Just shopping for some clothes. I go into PC World just to have a little look around, and then I see it. The G7X Mark II, and I just couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist. It was the first time that I've seen it in my local PC World, so I tried, but I just couldn't do it. So I bought it. So today's video is going to be a unboxing and a on-hands review, and I suppose a field test of this new camera. So I need to find somewhere where there's decent lighting so we can unbox this and see what's inside the box. Okay, so I decided to box this downstairs because it was the only place where I could have decent lighting. So I'm recording my audio separately here. So basically, yeah, inside the box you just basically get some very simple paperwork, nothing to really, be too interested in. I think that's a manual as well, nothing too really important. But yeah, I mean, it's in loads of different languages, nothing really exciting there. But if we do go on inside the box, we have the charging cable, which will be the UK version. Opening it up, if we take a quick look at it, you'll be able to see this is kind of the charging port for it where it gets plugged in. Going inside the box again, moving the main camera just out of the way, we have here the actual part where the actual battery goes in to get charged, and that is a strap that we get to use to stop it from falling out of our hands, as well as a battery as well. So taking the charging port out, that's where the actual cable plugs in and where the battery goes in, and that's how it's all charged. Moving on into the camera now, it's wrapped on up in some nice, very soft kind of, I don't know what it is, plasticky thingy. Taking it out, there it is, little beauty. It is actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It really does fit in your hand, literally. It is so small, very compact camera, but yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely amazing camera. But that is basically it. That is everything in the box. That's where you get your battery and your SIM card in. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to go grab a SIM card, which is not actually in my pockets, it's upstairs, which I'm going to have to go grab. So now that I got the memory card, you just got to flick it to the other side, open it up, and then you just get your memory card and you just slot it on in where the battery goes as well. And as simple as that. Putting the battery in now, just flicking it on and over. I had a bit of a tough time trying to get that in there. It took me a few tries, but I managed to eventually get it in. There we go. I'm turning the camera on. It turns on super quickly. So what I'm going to have to do is just set the time and the date. So yeah, when you've set the time and date, it literally just flicks on straight away, ready for you to start shooting. I haven't edited any of the settings or anything at all, so I'm going to take a bit more of a look into doing that, and then we can take it out for a field test. So I'm waiting for the battery to charge now, and then we'll take it out for a field test. Right, so to test this camera out, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going down the Vale, testing it out down there with everything from, everything that we can really try out in this camera. It's the best place I can go without travelling too far, so this is why I'm going down here. This is actually where I tested out my Canon 80D for the first time as well. Now it is pretty windy as well, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear me very well. I don't have any windsock or anything on the microphone, so it might sound a little bit... But yeah, we'll head down, and we should hopefully be able to get some decent shots and test it out. So even though I do have a Canon 80D, one of the main reasons why I got a PowerShot, well, G7X Mark II, is because it's so small and compact. It's so much more easier to use to vlog with, rather than having a big DSLR camera to run around with, because that's a bit of a pain in the arse. Not that I don't want to use my Canon 80D for vlogging, but it's genuinely just so when I'm doing very simple things that don't really require me to be lugging something big round to vlog it, I can use this very small compact camera, which just looks, to be fair, almost just as good as a Canon 80D. I mean, the only downfall to this camera is the fact of the audio. If it had better audio, it'd be fucking bangers, mate, bangers and mash. But no, it can fit in my pocket. Just need to get a little windsock for it, it'll be sorted, and a tripod as well, and that'll help me out. Now all the settings that you'll see are all set on just kind of like default. I've tweaked it a little bit, but you will notice that it could be better. I tried it on manual as well, but it looked a bit there. So we're doing it all just very simple today, just to kind of get the basics of near enough out of the box with small tweaks. So we'll hopefully be able to get, you know, some decent shots. So as you would have noticed, the zoom on this is actually really good. It can zoom really far in. After a certain point, it does kind of get a bit noisy, like you know, like little fuzziness around it. But I mean, it gets to a certain point and it still looks really good. And then eventually it will start getting a little bit fuzzy. But no, really good zooming. So this little weird ducky here is what we called Barbara. For some reason it is the weirdest looking duck, or whatever it is you'll ever see. Look at this. Hello. Really good detail, really looks pretty nice. I'm gonna try and stay as far away as the water as possible, because I honestly do not trust myself. Knowing me, I would drop this camera right on in there, and that would be me gutted, absolutely wounded. So staying away from that is a good idea. So the sun is literally right behind me up there, but even though the sun's literally near enough right behind me, the camera still looks really well. And if I turn around, yeah, it looks pretty good still. I can most definitely see myself using this camera for, you know, a lot more kind of activity kind of stuff. So if I'm doing something that, you know, requires a lot of movement and running around, I mean, I could definitely find a way to use this and an alternative to like something like a GoPro. Obviously I don't mean like anything too crazy, but definitely something that requires a bit more movement than a big fuck off DSLR camera. But yeah, it's so small, it can just fit in your palm of your hand, in your pocket. It's just such a nice camera. It's not heavy, it's not tiring my arm out. Just such a good camera. I mean, I've barely even used it that much, and it's just overall just a really good camera. And I do my best not to film any children here, but I'm going to test out the zoom again. I think this might be a good place to test it out, really. Just so we get a really good idea how far it can zoom. Let's see if we can get to that other side. Oh my god. Oh my god, look how far that has zoomed. Oh my god. This is how far away we've came. Look at that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how far this bad boy can zoom, and I can feel it beginning to spit, so I'm going to need to get this camera in soon. Well, in conclusion, I'm glad to say that I'm really happy with this camera. It's genuinely really good. For such a small camera, it really packs a big punch. What I will definitely have to do though, maybe sometime next month, maybe towards the end of it, I'll definitely have to like try and arrange something so we can go out and test it in an actual vlog, and we can actually test it out and, you know, see what it actually looks like making a proper vlog, which would be kind of interesting to see. But for the moment, there won't be much use for it at the moment, unless you guys want to see something like boring daily vlogs of what I get up to on the weekends, which is like nothing. But that's up to you guys. I mean, let me know what you thought of this in the comment section. If you want to see, I don't know, like a day in the life of MT, then let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more like reviews, tech reviews, and you know, crap like that. It's not something I normally do, but I feel like when I get, you know, a new piece of equipment, it's always nice to show you guys and unbox it, and you know, just show you guys, and I thought it's nice. But yeah guys, again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you very soon in the next video. So until then guys, thanks for watching.